Hey guys, back again with another deck profile, and this time it's my version 2.0 KAGERO deck, based around what we got from Onslaught to the Dragon Souls. So most of it's still standard, so we got your 4 heal triggers as standard. Only 7 criticals this time because of the new set, I've had to make room for the 4 draw triggers of Gatling Claw Dragon, and with an additional moniker just for the extra draw power. Because in this deck there's no ammo, so this is the only type of draw that's going to come from the deck. So what Gatling Claw does is when you can counterblast 1 to send it to Soul and retire one of your opponent's grade 0 rear guards, which won't happen that often to be fair, but it's nice to know that you got an effect that can do it if you need it for the time. And based on the deck, it'll help in its own way. Like I says, one of the dragon monikers just for that 1 extra draw. I was thinking of 2 and dropping Rock Shotter down to 2, but I think I'd rather keep the extra criticals and keep it this, and it seems to work well. Conroe's still your starting Vanguard as usual, because by far the only KAGERO you can use as a starter. Then onto the grade 1s, we've got your VANGUARD Bari, which negates the attack between your opponent and your opponent's attack monster and your monster for that battle. Standard 4 bars for your 8k beat stick. 3 Demonic Dragon Mage Kimara, which is again from the new set, and basically it's got the same effect as Gatling Claw, but this time you counterblast 1, send it to Soul, and retire a grade 1 rear guard, which to be fair is the most useful, because the more is going to tend to have at least 1 or 2 grade 1s on the back boosting, so always good. Not in 4 before you ask me, because how my deck runs is slightly different to how it goes. Also, if I can get 50 likes, I'll show you an alternate version of the deck that I've come up with. So if we can get that, I'll show you in another version. And to finish off the grade 1s, we've got Iron Tail Dragon. Now, if you've seen this now, you might realise what's next, what the deck's based around. So, but what he does, you counterblast 1 to give it 1,000, and because it's active, you can counterblast 5 and give it up to 12,000 power. And he'll go up to 12,000. So pretty nice effect, but not that great. He'll always tend to just be a 7k booster, which is helpful to be honest, because most of the other ones you tend to use are 6ks. So extra k power never hurts. Grade 2s, we've got Blazing Core Dragon. Now what this does is when you have, this is the Vanguard and this and that as a rear guard, you can counterblast 1, send the grade 1 and the 0 to the Soul to superior void a Blazing Flare Dragon, which is what the basis of the deck's based on. Basically, if you're running the Alpha build, it's pretty much the same. It's exactly the same principle. Although this time you're not giving up a critical, you're just giving up a draw trigger, which is a better way of doing it. Plus Blazing Flare, in my opinion, is a better card. So that's what that does. Standard 4 Berserks again, as usual. No difference there. Like I said, all the destruction effects that you see go towards a Blazing Flare, which I'll explain in a minute. 3 Dragon Knight in the Harlems. Now you might be wondering why 3. Well, he's a 10k beater, so there's no problem with that, but because of what the deck does, I wanted a bit more power, so I've been running with a random chain attack Sutherland, which when a opponent's rear guard is sent to the retired, this card gains 3,000 power. And with all the destruction effects within the deck, it's not hard to get the attack effect off if you've got him there. So that's pretty nice. Now onto the grade 3s. We have obviously the main card of the deck, which is Blazing Flare Dragon, and basically his effect is any same as Sutherland's. The first effect is the same as Sutherland's. When a opponent's rear guard is retired, it gains 3,000 power. So in essence, this can become daft numbers if you get the effects off. And it's the second effect that counts to that, because if you remove 5 from its soul, it destroys. You can destroy 1 rear guard of any grade. So if you use its second effect to destroy, it'll gain a 3k from its first effect as well. So pretty nice and pretty good. 1 Steel Dragon Blockade. Now the reason this is in here is because if I've used up all the counterblasts and can't get anything to soul, he is a good finisher, because as long as he's Vanguard, your opponent can't intercept. So basically for him, he is a finishing card more than anything. When you exhausted all the fuel and options to power this guy up powerful. That's why there's only 1 in, because the other grade 3 run is obviously 3 Overlords, which is 11k by itself, and if you've got the chance to still get its effect off to counterblast 3 and gain 5,000, that's fine. But he's just there just in case he's needed to push for game. So that's version 2.0 of the deck. Pretty much it's a big upgrade from having the cards from set 1, just because of having the Blazing Flare and the extra draw trigger. So let me know what you think of the deck below, and if you think there's any changes that's properly made. And like I says, if we can get this video to 50 likes, I'd be most appreciated, and I'll show you a alternate version of the deck that I've come up with. So look for my Nova Grappler review deck as well. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.